Welcome back. You're still tuned into the newsroom right here on ET Now. And let's put the spotlight on the biggest national story of the day. Indigo was supposed to manage the crew and the roster, and the government is not taking the situation easily. That's the word coming in from Aviation Minister Mohan Naidu while speaking at the Rajya Sabha. Let's go across and listen into what he had to say.
There have been a lot of internal complications. This is a day-to-day operations thing that the Indigo should have maintained. Indigo was supposed to manage the crew, was supposed to manage the roster through its day-to-day operations. We are there to check if the FDTL is properly implemented or not, and there has been no compromise on that side. And for one thorough full month, we have been observing. On 1st of December, we had a meeting with Indigo on FDTL itself. When they required some clarifications, we have given the clarifications also with that idea, and they have not flagged this issue. Everything was running normal till then. Suddenly, we have observed this on 3rd. Immediately, once this was observed, the ministry came into the picture. We have taken over the situation at the airports. We have consulted all the stakeholders, and then you have seen how things have unfolded for those 2 days. Definitely, there was a lot of difficulty that has faced by the passengers. And as a closing statement also, let me tell you that we are not taking this situation easily. We are doing an inquiry, and we will take very, very strict action, not only for this situation, but also as an example. We will set an example for all the airlines. If there is any miscompliance, any non-compliance or non-adherence for any single person, any entity or any organization or any operator functioning in this civil aviation, we will take very, very strict action so that we set an example in the industry.
We will take very, very strict action. That's the word coming in from Aviation Minister. But more trouble for Indigo as a public interest litigation or PIL has been submitted in the Supreme Court against the disruptions. My colleague Charu is now joining us with more details on this. Charu?
The entire Indigo crisis of mass flight cancellations has now reached the Indian courts, that is the Delhi High Court and the Supreme Court of India. So firstly, talking about the Delhi High Court, what has essentially happened here is that a public interest litigation of sorts has been filed where it has been mentioned that multiple people were stranded because of the mass cancellations and that it is a very serious issue. The Delhi High Court has agreed to hear the petition on Wednesday. However, one more petition has also been filed before the apex court of the country, that is the Supreme Court of India, where the bench did say that this is a serious matter and multiple people were stranded because of the cancellations. However, since the government has been taking timely measures and has been giving directions, they did not give an opportunity for the petition to be listed in an urgent manner. This is not to say that the petition is not going to be heard. The petition could very well be heard. However, the entire process is going to take place in a very routine manner. That is, the entire process through which a petition has to go before it being listed will have to be followed, and it will be listed when its time is right, or when the time actually arrives or the registry gives it a date. However, for now, no urgent hearing is going to take place in the Supreme Court of India, but a hearing regarding the same is going to take place at Delhi High Court on Wednesday.
Charu, thanks so much for joining us with all those details. But